Officer Dave, would you open the courtroom for us, please?
The state of Michigan 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge David S. Robinson Jr. presiding. Court is now in session. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Hello?
Hello,
What is your name?
Terry Brown.
You're Terry Brown. Terry Brown?
Terry Brown.
Okay. Let's see. 1020. Okay. All right, Mr. Brown, I'll put you back in the waiting room.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Hello?
Hello,
Who are you?
I am Terry Brown.
Okay, so I've got you on both the line and the, okay, I don't need you on the phone, so.
Okay,
I'll
I
put
just
you
couldn't
back.
get, I was having trouble getting through, Your Honor, so I just wanted to make sure I had my bases covered.
Okay, let me see, put you back in the waiting room.
Okay,
I know who you are now. You're listed as Terry. Okay, good.
correct. Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir, put you in the waiting room. Waiting room. So now I'm looking for iPhone. Hello,
Hello, yes.
what is your name?
My name is David Thornton. I didn't know if I was trying to make my Zoom appointment. I didn't know if it was at 10 or 11. I was just
David
logging.
Thornton?
Thornton, yes.
Mr. Thornton, I don't have you on my docket. What is your case number?
Oof.
It should be in the upper right-hand corner of the document.
It's not on this paper. 1 second. Okay. Okay, yes. The case number is 211.
211.
Yes, 73807.
211.
738, yes, 807.
807.
73807. My fault.
173-807.
Yeah.
All right, let me find out where you're supposed to be, sir.
Okay.
Other than that, he's been superb. Like to see him have to play a role playoff game. He's never played a role playoff game. Everything has been Arrowhead. Like to see him have to go play in Orchard Park somewhere on the road in an AFC championship game. You have to see that. All the other great did so. But listen, let's not be foolish. Let's not be
Sir,
Yes.
you had a February 1st date. You failed to appear. Your objection to garnishment was denied. You are not on the calendar for today.
Okay, I had went and filed and requested one for today.
Well, sir, they didn't calendar you. So if you want to file another request, objection to garnishment, you may do that, but you are not on the docket today, sir.
Okay. Okay, I'll go down there and try to request another.
All right, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right, I seem to have everyone here. This is case number 22-199-264. Ralph Puglisi versus Terry Brown. Your respective appearances.
Michael A. Carmen, P 73824, on behalf of the plaintiff. Your Honor, I'm sorry for checking in late. I was in the wrong Zoom meeting twice, apparently.
And tell me your name, sir.
Terry Brown, excuse
All
me.
right. This case was assigned to me after Judge Giles was put on a different docket. There are a couple of things here that apparently neither one of you have complied with his last order. The last order that is reflected in the file is that plaintiff was to file a proof of service of summons and complaint. That was not done. And defendant was to file an answer. That was not done either. What's going on here, gentlemen?
Well, Your Honor, I did mail in a proof of service a few weeks ago, just via, a hard copy of it. I don't know if the court received it, but I can make things.
I'm looking at Judge Giles' order of January the 11th. And I don't have a proof of service from you. I don't have an answer from the defendant.
Okay. Well, Your Honor, since then, in fact, just a few days ago, Mr. Brown did pay my client in full. He's happy, so we would just be asking for a dismissal. He's
All right,
also,
so let me make sure I understand this. Counsel for plaintiff is asking the court to dismiss the matter. Payment has been made.
yes, sir.
All right, I take it, Mr. Brown, you would have no objection to that?
No, sir.
Full payment having been made, at the request of counsel, the case will be dismissed with prejudice. I will send out to both of you an order, and thank you both for coming in, and let's be safe out there.
Wonderful.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. Same
Appreciate
to you,
you
sir. Have a
coming.
great day.
Y'all be safe.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
We're off
Thank
the
you,
record.
sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Hello,
Hey, how are you?
Mr. Davis, I don't have your opponent as of yet. I'll put you back in the waiting room, send it, your opponent arrives, we'll get you started, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Five facts about one of the most renowned artists of the 20th century, at least in the world, says like on symphonic variations. The Barcelona, Spain native, the first public performance at age 5. Two quick facts about him. Multiple Grammy nominations and awards during his career. The Reuters news agency named her the greatest Spanish pianist ever. And closer to home, she has an honorary degree from the University of Michigan. Let's show that a look up on the front variations. Today's midday music from WRCJ FM. Powered by the Ann Arbor Symphony Orchestra, presenting classical performances since 1928. Information is available at a2so.com. Point 9, Detroit, Windsor, and Southfield, the all classical and jazz music station. WSJ News, and jazz, that's right. Play your smart speakers for the WSCJ to enjoy non-stop, inspiring classical music all day. Armida is the opera considered to be the masterwork of peaceful music. Was performed on this date, February 15, 1686. Yeah, so vintage music of the hour. First performed at the Palais Royal. The ladies working for King Louis XIV at the time. Raymond Armand putting the work as the souls. The CR539 orchestra. The WRC CR539. Right. Just about an anniversary here with another mag. Famous abatement concert first performed on February the 18th. 1989, so just about to turn 23 years old. Probably outside of his bump circuit spent sculptures with his parents' visit. City of Birmingham, something like this, so relevant.
We are on the record calling file number 21165781, Ford Motor Company LLC versus Chris Brown. This matter is scheduled for objection to garnishment today at 10
That's not my
o'clock.
last name, sir.
Now, after 10:30, plaintiff has failed to appear. We're going to proceed with Mr. Davis. Sir, tell us your name.
It's Chris Davis, sir.
Excuse me, Mr. Davis, I'm sorry. Sir, you are the moving party. What is the basis, sir, of your objection to garnishment?
Okay, so I owed them $700. I do know that I owed them $700. That was during the start of the pandemic. Now, when I owed them that $700, they locked my account. Now, tried calling and contacting them because that's how you go. You got to contact them for them to unlock it, make a payment. But they were out of office. So they were out of office at this time for about, 2 to 3 months during the pandemic. I was never able to contact them. When they opened up, I even contacted them and they picked the vehicle up. And then they charged me for all of that. They charged me $5,000. I don't even know what all of that was about that I was being charged for. But that amount is inaccurate. And I tried to handle my part and make my payments, but I couldn't get in touch with them. I even called the people that I got the car from. And he told me, hold on to the car, wait till everything open up. Hold on to the car, wait till everything open up. The guy at Rural Ford, where I got the car from. So I was doing what I was being told with the people that I was able to contact that worked at Ford. And yeah, that's kind of really the gist of everything that I had to say.
Well, the problem, Mr. Davis, is that you were personally served with summons and complaint back in October of 2021. When you failed to file an answer, you were defaulted in February of 2022. You may not use the objection to garnishment, which is the only matter before the court today, as a method of attacking the validity of the underlying judgment. The court rule in that regard is quite specific. Michigan Court Rule 3.101K specifically prohibits you from doing what you are attempting to do. You cannot use the objection to garnishment to attack the validity of the underlying judgment. Even
Well,
though,
sir,
I'm
sorry
sorry.
about that.
Go ahead, sir. What do you want to say?
I never received no paper. This was my receiving this paperwork that was sent to me by my job. I didn't receive any of this paperwork. It wasn't sent to my house.
Well, sir, again, the second question is that you're asking, and you don't perhaps understand the process. Once there is a judgment against you, and again, this judgment was entered against you in February of 2022, the judgment creditor, the plaintiff, has an opportunity to seek various methods of collection. One of those methods is garnishment. The way garnishment works, the plaintiff goes not to you, but they go to a bank, a credit union, an employer, somewhere that they believe has money that belongs to you. That institution or that employer, that bank, that credit union is called the garnishee defendant. When they are served with the writ of garnishment, and again, the plaintiff does not serve you, they serve the garnishee defendant. The garnishee defendant has two obligations. One, they have to file a written disclosure saying, yes, I have money that belongs to Mr. Davis, or no, I don't. And it is their obligation, not the obligation of the plaintiff, to let you know that you are being garnished. That's why you got the notice of the garnishment from your employer. That's what they're supposed to do. You fail, however, sir, to state a valid objection to garnishment. Your objection to garnishment must therefore be denied. You have an absolute right to appeal my decision. That appeal must be perfected within 21 days today in the Wayne County Circuit Court. Court will send out an order today. Thank you for coming in. We are off.
So may I ask another question, or is that my time is up?
What is it?
Well, never mind, sir. Never mind.
Okay, have a good day, sir. Thank you for coming in. Can't give you legal advice.
One of the greatest of all musical mysteries is the hidden enigma variation, hidden thing that never actually makes an appearance. The many variations of Edward Elgar, master of Books Big Six, Sir Simon Rattle, City of Giants, warm temperatures and windy today in metro winds of upper 50s to near 60 Fahrenheit. Can I go down that once a day? I found
Sound council. Hello,
Now I can actually hear her. How are you this morning, Judge?
good morning. You got Clanisha Trammell?
I do, yes.
I think she has appeared. Let's see if we can get you guys started.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Doesn't seem to be joining us yet. Let's try this again.
Probably took one look at my face and it scared her off.
I don't know, but I hit the joining and she's just sort of like frozen there, I guess. I'm gonna put you back in the waiting room and I'll see if I can bring you out again.
Okay,
She isn't making any progress here joining us.
okay.
Oh, wait, she's left. So maybe she'll call back.
Technology is wonderful when it works and it's really awful when it doesn't.
Yes, but on the other hand, you are in your office.
That is true. Well,
Run around from court to court.
I have to tell you that from, a billing a client perspective, it's much more efficient than having to incur time driving to the court, waiting, and having a 10-minute pretrial and then driving all the way back. Whereas now I can just bill the client for a 10-minute pretrial.
Right.
So it saves everybody money. It saves everybody time.
And it allows you, say, in inclement weather. We
Right.
had a very mild winter this year.
Yeah,
But usually in bad weather, we're gonna have 3 or 4 days where it's really impossible to get anybody in or impossible to get everybody in.
right.
And
Or-
then,
or- Yeah, half-hour drive becomes 2 hours.
we schedule our objections to garnishment on Wednesdays. And so what we found ourselves fighting over the same lawyers because the plaintiffs would send down one lawyer to cover 3 or 4 cases,
Right.
which was fine if the lawyer got here.
Yeah,
But
right.
if it didn't work out, then, it just wasn't happening.
Right. Then a whole stack of files just becomes a problem.
Exactly. And you have to reschedule everything. So I think that although it was, I was one of the reluctant dinosaurs to change, I really do think that doing things virtually, at least on the civil docket, I don't need to evaluate credibility. The law is what the law is, right?
Right.
So I think at least civil docket, at least for things that don't involve trials, I think doing things virtually makes a lot more sense.
I agree with you 100%. I have tried a couple of cases via Zoom and I really don't like it.
Yeah, I can't, I started to try a case. And fortunately for me, just the preliminaries made it so clear that I could not do it remotely. Somebody wants to show me something on the screen, right?
Right.
Well, you can't very well hand it to me. So it's not really working.
Right. Well, plus, if I'm interviewing a witness, if I'm cross-examining a witness, how do I know someone's not, standing behind the camera right there holding up a sign or telling them what to say.
Exactly. You have no way of
I have
knowing.
no idea.
I don't even know if I'm doing a trial, if the person who says they're Johnny Smith is in fact Johnny Smith.
Oh my, I never thought of that. You're right.
I
It's
had
just a
one,
face. Yeah, it's a face on the screen. It could be anybody.
I had one case where the defendant they were both adult males, and the defendant had apparently been involved in a accident and suffered a traumatic brain injury. His brother was caring for him, but was never appointed conservator or guardian. So every time we tried to have a pretrial, I could at least know what was going on.
Right.
But the case came up for a motion for summary disposition. And all of a sudden, the guy who had been unable to speak relatively clear sentences was very articulate. And it occurred to me, you know what? This is not the defendant. This is his brother.
Oh my God. Crazy.
And it worked out.
Wow.
Well, I don't see Ms. Trammell, so I'll put you back in the waiting room, see if I can get something else going.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right, she was here and then she left. She had to come back.
Like I said, she probably saw my face and she ran off screaming.
Oh, good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
I apologize. It's the wrong case number.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
What are you here for, counsel?
I'm here for Freestar Financial Credit Union. It's actually case number 221.
865.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. I have someone else in the waiting room. Were you able to serve your subpoena?
Yes, Your Honor. He was personally served.
All right, let's see if this is him here. Let's admit, now all I have here is iPhone, so I don't know whether this is your person or not. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hi, I can hear you now.
What is your name?
Clinisha Trammell.
Okay. All right, stand there, Ms. Trammell. I'll get your lawyer back. Ms. Shoemaker, I'm going to put you back in the waiting room.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. We are on the record. This is file 15125-668. Auto Advance of America versus Clinisha Trammell. Date and time for a debtor's examination. Could I have your appearances?
Please, the court, Keith Nathanson, P 41633, appearing on behalf of Auto Advance of America, the plaintiff in the matter.
And what is your name, ma'am?
Clinisha Trammell.
Ma'am, raise your right hand. You swear affirm the testimony you're about to give at this debtor's exam will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to put you guys in the chat room and you can conduct your examination.
Very good. Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate it.
Okay, let's see if I can make the technology work. Yeah. Okay, she's joined. And Nathanson's joined. Good. Okay. Ms. Shoemaker,
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't have your opponent as of yet, so I'll put you back in the waiting room, but I want to let you know I hadn't forgotten about you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ma'am, did you finish your examination?
Yes.
Okay, then, did you folks work out some kind of resolution?
Yes, so he informed me that when, I am able to make a payment to contact his office to try to set up a payment arrangement because right now I don't have the ability to. My primary source of income is disability for my physically disabled son. So yeah, as far as like a work schedule, I haven't had one since he's been born because of the intense therapies and things we have to do,
Required.
doctor's appointments and stuff like that. So,
All right, ma'am,
yeah.
thank you for coming in. Be safe. Have a good day.
Okay, thank you. Okay, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Two great composers from the same little community. We know them both. Wow, that's incredible. The portrait of the RC great is regarded as the first symphony orchestra. The following chapter covers the most popular symphony, the Fifth Symphony, and the lyrics premiere of a saxophone concerto by Anne Clark. Tickets at 313-576-5111 or TSO February 18th through February 19th at Orchestra Hall. Shostakovich's Fifth Symphony with the Detroit Symphony Orchestra. Music by Luigi Balcarini of Mass. Mr. Strings, that used to say in business, none of us too. He wrote hundreds of works for combinations of string instruments, string duos, trios, quartets, quintets, guitar quintets. Probably because he was a cellist himself, the finest cellist of his time. He wrote 50 symphonies and a dozen cello concertos, and now he's one of the now five the greatest cellists of our time. Under Bill Smith and Gene Malone, who one of the ways to Gene WRC Jack.
We are on the record calling 1-817-850 HS Financial Group versus Nigel Willis. This matter is scheduled for debtor's examination today. Neither party having appeared, the subpoena for the debtor's examination is hereby quashed. Calling file number 22-182013, HS Financial Group versus Tracy Lucas. This is the date and time set for a motion for an order to show cause. Neither party having appeared, the motion for order to show cause is dismissed. Mr. Weberman,
Good morning.
I just dismissed your two files. What happened?
I'm having computer issues and I can't get on the server to see the files. Then my assistant called, I think your clerk, he told me to jump on. So I just can't access the files right now. I was just having
Okay,
issues.
so I sent out, I've dismissed the motion for show cause, and quash the subpoena for the debtor's exam.
All right, Your so they're already dismissed. All right,
Yes. Have a
All right.
good day, sir.
thanks, you too.
We are on the record calling file 22-183865, Freestyle Financial Credit Union versus Andre Kinsey. This matter is scheduled today for debtor's examination. Matter scheduled for hearing on the debtor's examination at 11 o'clock. It's now 11:30. Could I have your appearance?
Good morning, Your Honor. Maljean Castilla Shumate, P 62247, on behalf of Freestar Financial Credit Union.
Counsel, the defendant Kinsey has not appeared. Were you able to serve the defendant for today's debtor's examination?
Yes, Your Honor. He was personally served, Your Honor, on 5 p.m. January 1st, 2023.
Okay, I don't have that proof of service in my file, so
Okay.
you need to send that on to me. Is your client interested in pursuing a show cause or not?
Yes, Your Honor. We would like to get him actually into the courtroom for a creditor's examination, so we would like to have a show cause issued.
Well, what I would suggest you do is when you prepare your motion, send in your proof of service of your subpoena. That way
Okay,
you only have to make one mailing.
okay,
Look forward to your pleading, counsel.
okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Be safe out there.
You
Thanks
too.
for coming in. We're off the record. That's going to conclude today's hearing.